Good morning, everyone. You're watching 13 Now on News Channel 13's YouTube channel this Wednesday morning, December 7th. Of course, the 81st anniversary now of the bombings of Pearl Harbor. We have sports news that is just breaking we'll get to in a moment. But of course, this is day 12 as we continue to follow the story of the 14-year-old from Schenectady missing, Samantha Humphrey. Boats are expected to be back in the Mohawk River today in Schenectady County. Yesterday, boats from 8 area police or fire departments were launched onto the river. Authorities do believe now that Samantha fell into the river from an old railroad bridge near the Schenectady Stockade on November 25th. After getting into a fight with an ex-boyfriend, no one has seen or heard from her since. No criminal charges have been filed, but the Schenectady County DA's office is involved in this investigation as it now hits day 12. We've been covering it every single day. We will continue to stay on the story here as well on this Wednesday. There are new developments this morning on a measure that would have paved the way for bars in Saratoga Springs to close earlier. The city council there is revisiting the issue in response to that officer-involved shooting last month on the corner of Broadway and Caroline Street. The motion for the county to allow for an earlier closing time, or just how late the bars can stay open, failed by a 3-2 vote last night. There is still a gag order in place on city leaders regarding talking publicly about that shooting, which the district attorney has argued is tainting the case. Well, as I said, it's now been 81 years since the bombing on Pearl Harbor. Of course, it changed the entire scope of World War II, and it pushed the United States into that war. It's an event that will live in infamy in our nation's history for those reasons. A shocking, devastating surprise bombing by the Japanese of Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. There are a number of ceremonies around the capital region to commemorate the day, including in Pittsfield, where our reporter Jonathan Hunter is covering that story today. The images, the video, still hard to believe, and I'm sure very difficult for many people to even watch to this day. It is mild out there, middle of the week. Unbelievably, 57 degrees in some places when we went on the air with News Channel 13 today at 5 a.m. That hasn't stopped. Meteorologist Neal Estano is up in 20 seconds with his first warning forecast. We're back right after this.
Subscribe to the News Channel 13 YouTube channel for live news coverage. News Vault 13, The First Warning Experience, 13 Investigates, and so much more. Wherever you like to watch, News Channel 13 has coverage you can trust. Subscribe today at youtube.com/WNYT.
Some of what we have to offer right there on our YouTube channel here at News Channel 13. That includes the first warning forecast right now with meteorologist Neal Estano.
It's mild across here. It's going to stay mild through the day today. Already starting out in the mid-50s during the morning, staying in the mid to upper 50s during the afternoon. Periods of rain through the day today. It won't be until tonight the rain shuts off and we'll see some drier air beginning to work into the area. So tomorrow we'll get a mixture of clouds and sunshine and some pleasant conditions as that storm system pulls away and a little bit of sunshine mixes in. So we are going to be seeing improving weather, but it will take a while to get that sunshine back in here. Today, no sunshine. We'll see lots of clouds around, periods of rain. Our high temperatures today will be topping out in the mid-50s and starting out in the 50s as well, with occasional showers through the day today into this evening. They'll end, and then we'll get some sunshine returning here for Thursday and Friday, even Saturday, with temperatures more in line with where they should be this time of year.
Okay, Neal, thank you. So finally, end of the week into next week, some seasonably colder temperatures in the capital region here as we get even closer at that point to the middle of December. That breaking sports news I mentioned at the top of this all, Aaron Judge is back with the New York Yankees, a 9-year contract worth $360 million. So he was being courted by some other teams, namely the Giants and the Padres. Yankees weren't sure if they'd be able to keep their guy, the right fielder who smacked 62 home runs last year, a new American League record. Well, he is back in pinstripes again, 9 years, $360 million for Aaron Judge. Average annual value, $40 million. Not bad. He bet on himself, and he won big time. Hope you all have a great Wednesday. We're back on the air with News Channel 13 live at noon. Again, the latest on that search for Samantha Humphrey and images and sounds of the Pearl Harbor ceremonies from around the capital region, as well as a massive donation to nonprofits in the 518, thanks to Broadview Credit Union. That's all ahead on News Channel 13 live at noon. We'll see you then. Until then, I'm Chris Honorato. Have a great Wednesday.